Good morning, dear students. How are you feeling? Great. Very good. Okay. How's spring influences? Spring started. Do you like spring?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you like spring?
Everywhere it's moving.
Moving everywhere. Okay. So last unit we have talked a lot about tourism, right? A lot thing about tourism. And I have a question for you. Why do people travel? Our last unit was about tourism. Why do people travel?
For visit new places.
To visit, to see new places. Yes.
There are actually two reasons. First is business trips. Second one is just meeting with friends.
Okay, thank you. Two reasons. Business reason.
And meeting with friends.
Meeting with friends or relatives.
For visiting friends and relatives.
For visiting friends and relatives. So we categorize it three reasons. First is business trip.
Business trip. Second
Is
leisure.
And the third is visiting friends and relatives. Excellent. So how many different, there are three categories. So now we are going to work in groups. I will give you different tasks. We already completed our unit. Now, so first group, you are going to finish your vocabulary. So, first group, you are going to match the words which you learned in the unit to categorize, to find the definition, and read this, match the quotes of pictures, read the quotes about tourism, and match with the pictures. So what you must do? Match the quotes.
Match the quotes and work with the
Okay, pictures and with vocabulary. And second group, you are talking about the questions about tourism. Here we have the questions. You have to find the answers for the questions. And we have places. Why people like to visit these places? You have to find these questions answers, and I give you places.
Should we write this? Should we find from internet? Yeah.
No, just from the photo. Yeah. Here is the towns. Why people like to visit these places, and to find the answers. You are going to write an article without grammar mistakes. Find out a short article about Kyrgyzstan, tourism in Kyrgyzstan, especially in the Yalovapad region. What you must do?
Create a short article about traveling and tourism in Kyrgyzstan, especially in Yalovapad.
In Yalovapad. Okay. And Elzada, you are going to, I will give you a chart. Working with the chart. So, working with the chart. Okay, I will give you a chart. This is my chart. So you are going to listen to lecture activities and reasons for travel. So here is the question. Compare the two charts. Write You have 2 more minutes. Please wrap up. Okay, it's already time. It's already time. So now please finish. Wrap up. Please everyone put away your everything what you have. Stop, Isabel. So look here. We have a peer assessment paper. Now, if your peers are presenting their job, if it's for 3, you have only 1 paper, so you put here draw 3. So you explain why it's for like 3. It needs some help or I don't know yet. So then you put quarter if it's for 4. We have 5 grading system, 3, 4, 5, yeah? But everything is okay, everything is perfectly, then you put a circle. So after it appears presentation, okay? But first, let's listen Elzada. After listening Elzada, you are giving peer checking. Masha's paper going check this group, and your work is going to check this group. After Elzada's presentation, for peer checking, I give you extra minutes. Okay? So I will put this on the blackboard. After this, all together with your group, decide which mark you are going to give. Is that a your question? What was your task?
My task was to compare the 2 charts. Why do you think people traveling for leisure and for business spend more money than people traveling? And use the information from the trips you listed in take of the time chart.
Okay,
So let's get started.
maybe someone help? I will take you a little closer. So, thanks.
The first one is usually for going to abroad, people usually go for 3 main reasons. The first one is leisure tourism, second business tourism, and third one is visiting friends or relatives. And traveling, and it has been 4% travel. So how we can spend money for our business and for how money spent? It takes 3% of the visit. First, for a typical trip within the US, spends about $581, and each day $144. So in all this, all over the place, in all this visit. There we have a static, right?
Statistics.
The huge one is for transport. Then for accommodation, it's taking time for rest, or there are a lot of people, a lot of type of people who are going to rest, to relax, or for the work. And third one is activities. Then the pays and money for gifts for friends, for their friends, and other stuff. So that was my presentation comparing the travel and money spent.
Thanks. So now I give you 30 seconds with the group decide what mark are you going to give to Elzada. Triangle, circle or quarter? Yeah, draw to the paper and say why. Yes, you also, everyone. Okay, Jibek, please.
We put marks 5 because they're explained to us a lot of things about the trip in our the world, and this marks it's deserve it. She's deserved it.
Okay, thanks. This group. Yes, Madina.
That presentation is very great because we give a lot of information about tourism and a lot of about types of tourism, about business tourism, leisure tourism, and visiting friends and relative.
Yeah, categorizing, yeah? Excellent. Thanks, and Ermek.
I put here the 4 with plus, by the way. I'll explain why. First,
4 plus.
4 plus, yeah. Why it's not 5? Because she could do better anyways, right? Everybody could do everything better. It was kind of motivation. And the second stuff, why it's actually amazing. Yeah, in the 7 or 8 minutes, she could write a lot of information here, analyzing all that stuff, and even the graphics, you know. So it was very informative. But here's the 4. She could do better.
Okay, thanks. Now, dear students, your task is to explain why people want to visit these places. Can you read the names of the countries and the towns which I give you?
Country, Argentina, Madrid, New York, and Italy. We must create this country. First country is New York.
City, okay.
Why people visiting
Everyone,
Europe,
please listen attentively. Let's
visiting Europe for tourism because they have the most famous which we're looking at in almost every movies and it is New York Square and Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, Statue of Liberty.
These places attract a lot of tourism with this beautiful and, and
Famous places. Excellent. Next is, thanks, Simon.
I choose city of Madrid. It's in Spanish, yeah. And why people go to Madrid? First reason, Madrid is a very modern city, and because climate in Madrid is a very awesome, and people come here for rest and enjoy, and also people come here for treat each other. And I think for treat, as we know, Madrid occupies the first 10 places for treatment, and this city popular in football.
The next reason is football. Thanks, Madina.
I choose Italy because why people goes to visit Italy, because Italy is very beautiful and historical place in our world. And I have 6 facts about Italy. One, in Italy, 20 regions, and and in Italy, no apprehends. If you ask for coffee in English at the bar, it can cost 2 minutes more. And in Italy, men in family afraid to women. So that.
So that, thanks. So all the three? Simuk, you have a second? Okay.
My second city is London. London is ideal place for histories. Is in London a lot of places, historical places. For example, London Tower and the Palace of Westminster. And I want to add is London is a very big town in European Union.
Okay.
That's all.
Thanks, Simuk.
And next is Argentina. Argentina attracts people with an abundance of nature beauty. Its tradition and
Check this.
which has also
Peer checking, peer
is
checking.
facilitated by the development of infrastructure. And also, as we know, Argentina is in America, in Южной,
South?
South America, and there very green country.
Country. Okay.
Opinion for Madrid.
Madrid.
Madrid is a historical country on capital or in Spanish. Madrid is very good city, but first of all, Madrid is a Spanish very historical business and houses that and in that city have many modern shops and bazaars. Yes.
Bazaar. Okay. Thanks, Soros. So now I changed the papers. They are peer checking. Please check together your groups. But while they are doing, how did they do? They're like a task. Can you put the figures? Is it for triangle, circle, or square? Please decide on your paper and give your mark. And explain why. Okay, Aidana, please.
So you put the 5 circle points here, there, and because they're telling all the reasons why they're going to travel to the trip, and also they're clearly telling and understand it was really simple, and also they're using some unit words, and that's all.
That's all. Unit words. Okay. Thanks. So, do you finish your
We're still tricky about.
Sorry? Yeah. You will. So you have finished it. Please peer checking. Ilzada, check. Is it correct or not? So while they're doing checking, please, Ermek, your article. What was your article?
So my task was to write article and just make a presentation about the tourism of Uzbekistan, and especially in our Jalalabad region. Can anybody help me with that? Thanks.
Where is your article?
My article is here. I wrote it.
So maybe later we can put a picture gallery. The students can come and read. Now, can you briefly for 1.5 minutes explain? And your picture gallery we will put there. Later they will read your article.
So first of all, why Jalalabad? Definitely about the search unit, about 7 or 8 minutes, I definitely assured in myself that Jalbat is the best place in our country, that in culturally and geographically the best place in our country, because it's the place which is crossing the north and south culture in there. And there are also a lot of places that we can find places to just visit or just make the tourism there. If you're really long time analyzing to go somewhere, for example, some Italy, Europe, or whatever, it's North America, so here, it's not really necessary. You can be sure that it's not definitely cheap. It's cheap here, a lot of fun, and there's a lot of beautiful places that you can visit here. So, I'll just select the places which is the most famous. Is the Sachilek Lake, Narun Canyon, Mausoleum of Shah Fazil, Narun Canyon, and George of Chicago is the best famous places here. So,
Okay.
that's all.
That's all. Thanks, Ermek. So then put your, we will evaluate Ermek's work later because after reading the article, yeah, can you put here on the blackboard, please? And your article also, okay? After reading the article, you have to check the mistakes and do. So next, please, this group, GBEC, what you must to do? Your group? You have?
We were still there. We were still write our trips with family, and one of them it's mine. It's mine history. I have trips with my family. First is the trip in the nature. I mean landscape. It was 2 years ago. We cooked the barbecue and we walked in the mountains inspired with natural country. That's my
Thanks.
next.
Okay.
We had a family trip that year with family, and we went to the mountain. There my father had his own dacha. There we played saltfish. So it was very interesting.
Okay. Good. Adana Jacob?
We are traveling with my family is Oman. And in the last, it was in September 2021. So we are going to Pachatan, and I advertising to trip to Pachatan because the nature is so good, so cool, and it was really
Good. Thanks. Now, Masha, let's check their task. How many mistakes do they have? Did they match correctly or not?
It's all correctly.
All of them are correct.
Yeah.
Okay. What about their task?
it's all correct, but you shouldn't do, you didn't do exercise
Five.
They are not.
Oh, no. I didn't give them. I gave just exercise 1 and to find to answer that what cities they have done. I mean, why these cities are so popular to visit. So, did you check all of them correct? Like with the answers. Okay. What about their work, Izada?
All of them are correct, but I'm not sure about fifth question.
Fifth question.
Yeah. Here.
Can you read?
Here,
Uh-huh.
they put the variant I. It means their trip to a country or an area that includes visits, lectures, and classes. I think it will be a trek, but I think the right answer is A.
A. Okay, one mistake. Excellent. So now let's give to this group point and to Ermek. Let's give to this group point, like Kanike's group. What point, what triangle you are going to give? To Aidana, Jibe, Kanike, and Jumagul's. Yes? Yes? And yeah, their assignment, they have one mistake. And about stories. The vocabulary.
We put 5 circle because this presentation was really good, I think, and I know that I know where I should go to rest my to just rest, and also it was a very short information but very clear.
Clear. Thanks. Elzada.
I put them five because I like their stories. And here all answers were right, besides of A.
So anyway, if they have even one mistakes, 5 or 4? You changed your mind? Why? One mistake. Okay. Grammar mistake. Yeah. It was like a vocabulary, content vocabulary. Ermek, what did you put?
4.
4.
Because of that, yeah, one mistake. But the other things definitely it's okay.
Okay. So let's give to Ermek to we will check later article. Let's give to presentation of Ermek. What marks are you going to give to Ermek? So we will read Ermek's article later in gallery. Yes, in picture gallery. So he will put his article here. But what do you put to the presentation? Yes.
I put four because his presentation was not enough for me about Java, but I think but at all, great.
Yeah, you think so? You was expecting article. Not enough.
I was expecting a lot of information about Java and
Okay.
science.
Sightseeings of Jalalabad. This group, Masha. I want to listen, Masha.
I think four because it's information not so big, but it was clear.
Clear. Okay, good. This group.
With the mark of 4 because, of course, he is explained for us, he's described for us a lot of things about Jalalabad, a lot of places about the Jalalabad, but information is not enough for us. I think.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks. Now let's conclude the lesson. How was the lesson? How was the different kind of instructions? You worked in different groups, different tasks. It was a revision. And how do you feel about it? Let's give exit ticket. What you didn't like, maybe what you liked. What is your suggestions? Such kind of lesson instruction. Okay, please. Think for 1 minute, if you like. If you are ready, please, you are welcome. Different instructions, different tasks. Aydana, what? Okay, Aydana, think, Cibek.
I get from this lesson a lot of information about trip, and I know that the trip is using for us, using for our окружение среда.
Fun environment.
Environment, and this lesson was so useful for us.
Okay, Aydana.
In these lessons, I get more information about street. And also, I like how they are writing about the Times Square in New York and also the Statue of Liberty. And I like the other statistic, how we are spend our time, our money. It was really cool.
Thanks. Who else? Aybek, Madina.
We got a lot of useful information about trip, and I like Elzad's presentation because I got a lot of information about trip, static, and types of trip.
So that. Any ideas? Yes, Oros?
In this lesson, have good stories and interesting facts in the
Especially?
especially tourism for Jalbat and projects.
It makes projects. Okay, any ideas? So, thanks dear students for hard work. In a shorter period, you tried everyone doing your best, even you have an opportunity to check each other's work. So thanks for your hard work, and I give Elzada was doing well, fine. This group also, like, especially I want for Jibe, Aidana, Kosek, Hanike, Emek did a great job. IBA, Madina, Simon, Marshall with the rose, and Jumakul, everyone was great. So I will put to electronic journal all your marks after the lesson. And your own task will be each of you are going to create advertisements of tourism. What places in Kyrgyzstan you would like to advertise and why? We have 9 and 7 regions, and why this place? It can be in big poster, it can be in a small outdoor presentation, or anything what you like. Thanks for your attention. Lesson is over.